no new F-22 Raptors anymore, new report reveals. Lockheed Martin's F-22 Raptor show that reviving the powerful stealth air superiority fighter would be prohibitively expensive. Moreover, it would take so long to reconstitute the production. By that time, the F-22 would be increasingly challenged by enemy. As the Air Force explained in the report, the aging F-22 design will not be competitive against an evolving threat as nations like Russia and China continue to invest in new technologies. Moving closer to 2030, it is important to acknowledge that threat capabilities have and will continue to evolve at a rapid rate, creating highly contested environments. The report. The threat drives what capabilities are needed to achieve air superiority in the future, and the rate of threat evolution drives the timelines for the needed capability. Therefore, a conversation regarding restarting the F-22 production line should include an analysis of what capability and capacity is needed in order to achieve air superiority in future. Thus, the Air Force needs to move ahead with its Penetrating Counter-Air (PCA) program. The Air Force should proceed with a formal in 2018 for a PCA capability, the report reads. Consistent with an agile acquisition mindset designed to deliver the right capability on the required timeline, this will include options to leverage rapid development and prototyping in order to keep ahead of the threat. An F-22 restart would not take 5 years minimum, but it would also be expensive. Assuming a buy of 194 aircraft, the total procurement cost is estimated to be between $42 billion, the report reads. When the total procurement cost is combined with the non-recurring restart estimated costs of $9,869 million, the total restart cost is estimated to be $50,306 million. The time and money needed to develop and build a new F-22s would take money away from PCA and other Air Force programs that are more relevant to the 2030 timeline. Even an export version of the F-22, should one have been developed, would have used up scarce resources. The costs to restart production of the F-22 would be extensive even with the involvement of foreign partners, the report states. Just as F-22 production would compete for contractor resources with other Air Force programs, any F-22 export would compete with F-35 customers' resources as well, including countries already committed to F-35 purchases. Most nations are not likely to have the resources available for procurement of an export F-22, which extremely limits the ability. Moreover, the Air Force can no longer afford to develop a new aircraft in the same manner it developed the F-22 or F-35. Doing so would concede the technological high ground to Russia and China. Developing and delivering air superiority for the highly contested environment in 2030 requires a multi-domain focus on capabilities and capacity, the report states. Importantly, the rapidly changing operational environment means the Air Force can no longer afford to develop weapon systems on the linear acquisition and development timelines using traditional approaches. Air superiority capability development requires adaptable, affordable, and agile processes with increasing collaboration, acquisition, requirements, and industry professionals. Failure to adopt agile acquisition approaches is not an option. The traditional approach guarantees adversary cycles will outpace U.S. development, resulting in late-to-need delivery of critical warfighting capabilities and technologically superior adversary forces. Thank you for watching. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe.